they was paying your girl lovely, lovely, lovely. And I came across a lot of other opportunities as well. So, you know, you don't, when you're a social media influencer, you don't just stick to one company. You, if somebody from Pepsi could call me right now and be like, promote this new cherry cola on your page, and I will promote that cherry cola on my page. You feel me?
Hey, I got their attention. I hustle my ass up, they starting to listen. So rappers don't diss me. I creep on the week and your ass can go.
What's up, YouTube? It's your girl Araya, and in today's video we are going to be talking about how your girl made 12 stacks in 2 months time. Online, that is. You guys, so this was in the beginning of my career as a social media influencer. It was obviously a shocker because I was new to social media influencing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was new to the game, but true to the game. And so in the beginning, when I first started as a social media influencer, I was promoting for this company, and it was I would say it was an auto company, because they had a lot of auto related stuff. So they had like roadside assistance, they had like insurance, they had like a lot of stuff. And I started out on Facebook. So basically what I would do is I would promote the company on my Facebook page. Now, how I started promoting the company was, first, I'm not gonna tell you no lie, I was looking up a lot of social media influencers in my niche. Like, so basically I was looking for other influencers who were not only doing the same thing that I was doing, but that was promoting the same exact company as me. So I was looking up a lot of them, and I was trying to get a gist of what it is that they were doing. So like, I was watching a page, I was looking at their post, I friended them so that I could see, because at the end of the day, you guys, one thing I will say is, like, if something is working for somebody, why reinvent the wheel? Why not do what you know is already working? So I found these influencers, I added them, I would like be watching their lives. I wanted to see what they were saying about the company. I wanted to start researching, you know, those things that they were saying for myself, to see exactly what was what. I wanted to see how they were saying it. I wanted to hear what they was talking about. I wanted to get the juice, you feel me? So this is before I even started promoting for the company. I had already gotten in touch with the company, and I had already secured my sponsorship, but before I could get paid, I had to like bring them some customers, you know what I'm saying? So I wanted to see how other people were doing it first. So that's how I started out at first. I started to research other people within my niche. Then I started to take notes. So I got my little pen and I got my little paper, and I started to take notes and write down, you know, some of the benefits of the company and some of the things that it offered and some of the things that it was doing. And then, so after I found the people that were in my niche, after I got all the goods on the company and, you know, what it offered and how it worked for other people, I had gotten in the car, and it was so strange because somebody had literally ran into my car head on. Like, legit, I was sitting at a stop sign, and this lady was coming around the corner, and she banged into my joint. Boom! Rammed into my car head on, and I was furious, like, ah! But I ended up calling the company, and they towed my car. I got a rental. It was a whole bunch of good stuff. I had a review, a legit real review that I could give on the company, because they came hella fast, and they towed my car. I got me a rental, and I had me a rental with a fly car too. It wasn't a little cheapy, you feel me? I was driving a Chrysler 300 while my car was in the shop. So what I started to do was, after I had done researched the other people in my niche and got to learn a little bit from them, and after I had got my own review and learned a little bit from that, I started to talk about the company on my own platform, which is basically how you get paid, promoting the company on your platform. So I started to talk about them on my live. I started to make posts on my Facebook. I wasn't doing too much Instagram stuff yet. I wasn't doing too much YouTube stuff. I was like focused on just the one Facebook platform at the time, and I will promote the company, and I will give all of the juices or whatever. and I was talking about how, you know, I had that good car. I had that rental for, I say, about like 2 weeks while my car was in the shop, and it was a nice Chrysler 300 too. Yeah, so I would talk about the company. I had my nice rental, my car was in the shop, my car got fixed, everything like that. And during this time that my car was in the shop and I was driving the Chrysler 300, and I was, you know, enjoying the luxuries of the benefits that I had got from the company, I was talking about them and saying nothing but good things on my posts, also about the services and about the programs that they had. So a lot of people started tuning in to me. A lot of people wanted to get registered with the company. A lot of people wanted to join their program and all kind of stuff. So I had people buying the services, I had people joining the program, I had people all over getting down with this company, right? So in the beginning, it was like when I first started promoting it, it was in August. So in August, I would say I made about $1,500. No lie. I will show you guys the proof right here. Ding! So in August, I made about $1,500, and then in September, your girl made about $12,000. Like, I ain't gonna hold y'all, I was getting like almost a $4,000 check every week because I was going in, you know what I'm saying, with the promotions. Like, I was promoting them so good. People was using my affiliate link to purchase the services over and over and over and over and over. And I legit, this is in the beginning of my social media career, y'all. Like, I literally was in shock. I was in utter disbelief, but at the same time, I knew that this was something that I wanted to continue to do, because at the end of the day, I ain't gonna hold y'all. Like, you know, like I said, the glow up is real, you know. Like, I came from a hard knot life, like Jay-Z say. In fact, I am from Marcy Projects too, in case you didn't know. But yeah, so I had a hard knot life, and growing up, it wasn't that easy. And as an adult, of course, it really wasn't that easy, because everything is on you. And not to mention, I had lost my job prior to becoming a social media influencer. Like, becoming a social media influencer for me was kind of like my last resort. It was kind of like my last resort, and it was kind of like, well, what you gonna do now? You know what I'm saying? It was kind of like, you ain't got nothing to lose, you might as well jump for it. And how it got started is I was scrolling on Facebook, and I had seen an advertisement to post ads for a company and get paid for it. So when I seen that advertisement, I was like, well, shoot, I could do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, why not? I could post ads for a company and get paid for it. So I jumped on it. I was never expecting for it to get as good as it did. Like, and here we are 4 years later. You know what I'm saying? Like, because this was in 2017. This was in 2017, and we in 2020 now. So like I was saying, that was back in 2017, and it was, for me, it was a last resort, and it was a like, you ain't got nothing to lose type of thing. You know what I'm saying? So I jumped right in, started promoting. Like I said, I didn't jump right in with the promotions. I jumped right in with the research and stuff like that. I was researching other people in the niche, whatever. And when I actually finally did start to promote the company, I was giving real reviews, because I had really used them. They had really came forth for me, or whatever the case is. And my audience, you know, my target audience was people who were interested in posting ads and having sponsors and becoming a social media influencer themselves. My target audience was also people who had vehicles who needed that service, you know what I'm saying? And I would tell them, like, they came and towed my car in like 30 minutes. They gave me a nice rental, you know, all of this stuff. So to make a long story short, I ended up making a video. I wasn't just doing the lives and stuff like that. Like, after I made the $1,500 the first month, that was more money than I had made at my 9-to-5 job. You know what I'm saying? So I was only making like $700 every 2 weeks at my 9-to-5 job, and I had made $1,500 in like a week, I think, with that social media platform, because I had started in like late August, and I had made $1,500 in like that 1 week. So basically I did a video telling everybody how much money I made in the week, and I was like so excited. And I was like, yo, I made this much money in a week, and I had got fired from my job prior, and anybody could do this. And if you want to earn some good money, you could register with this company, you could promote their products, and they pay you good moolah, you know what I'm saying? So like, I was getting paid for bringing on new associates, and I was getting paid for selling the services as well. And so when I did the video now, I was telling people how, you know, I had got fired from my job, and how I had my back against the wall and I was struggling, and that how I started working with this social media company, and I had made, at the time, I think I had made my first monies or something like that. I think it was like something like an $1,100 check or something like that. I'm not 100% sure, I can't really remember, but I'll show you guys the video right here. The video had 1.7 million views, and it had so many shares and so many likes, or whatever the case is. That's not even the only viral video I had. I had numerous of viral videos after that. But to make a long story short, and so after I did the video talking about the struggles that I was going through, and how the company had helped me out, and how I enjoyed being an influencer and things like that, the video, like I said, it went viral. Your girl started bringing in the coin, and the hotter the video got, I ain't gonna tell you not lie, you guys, when you get a viral video, take advantage of that, because it definitely helps you no matter what it is that you're doing. Like, you could be selling your own eyelashes, you know what I'm saying? You could be selling a t-shirt brand, you could be, it don't matter what you're doing. At that time I was promoting roadside assistance, but it doesn't matter what, when you get a viral video, especially that's being viral in front of your targeted audience, that is bomb. That is bomb. Like, I legit was getting almost a $4,000 check on a weekly. Man, like, I can't even fathom that, you know, 5 years ago. Like, you know how they say, where will you be in 5 years? 5 years ago, I never thought that I would have been making that amount of money in just a week, you know what I'm saying? And now look at me now, I'm doing e-commerce, I have a online business, and I even started a school, which is called the Great by Design School of Brilliance, and I basically teach people how to be a social media influencer, how to start an e-commerce business with Shopify, how to start a t-shirt line, or how to start an eyelash line, or if you want to sell hair extensions. I basically teach people how to do this stuff, and that I would have never thought that I would have been doing 5 years ago. I would have never told you. If you would have said, where will you see yourself in 5 years? I would have never said, well, I think I'm gonna be a social media influencer making, you know, 6 figures, and I think I'm gonna have my own e-commerce business, and in fact, I think I'm gonna have my own school teaching people how to do this stuff. I would have never thought that. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm not gonna hold you. I would have never thought that. Now that I'm doing it though, I'm very proud of myself. I'm happy, and I can't see myself doing nothing else. I cannot see myself doing nothing else. Like, this is it for me. This is it. Now, on a serious note, you guys, this is it. Like, I can't see myself going back to a 9 to 5. Like, why would I do that to myself? Why would I do that to myself? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going back to a 9 to 5, because at the end of the day, I love my job as a social media influencer, because it allows me to be myself. It allows me to be my goofy, quirky self. It definitely helps build my confidence. It helps to build my stage presence. Helps to, I'm fronting, but it helps to build me up. You know what I'm saying? It helps me build my confidence. It allows me to be me. It allows me to be my same quirky widow girl self, and at the same time I could still benefit from it. You know what I'm saying? I got companies left and right want me to promote their products, and me personally, I don't just promote any old product. Like, you can't just come with me with some, you know, car oil, or like, you need to be promoting products within your niche. You know what I'm saying? A lot of companies that come to me will be like edge control, or, you know, like doing a nice little fashion haul or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Skin cream, because I got good skin, or something like that. But oh, like I said, the roadside assistance company, because I do have a car. And the crazy thing about it is, like, I did not get my license until I was like 30 years old. I'm not even gonna hold y'all. You didn't think I was that old, didn't you? I know. You know what they say. It don't crack. You know what they say, okay? On a serious note though, like I literally didn't get my license until I was 30, but at the end of the day, I'm a New Yorker. I don't live in New York anymore. That was another benefit of moving. But I don't live in New York anymore. I grew up, I was born and raised in New York. Like I said, I'm from Marcy Projects, from Bed-Stuy, you could say, because I didn't live in Marcy my whole life. I lived in there a good portion of my younger years. With my mom, I grew up in Marcy. And I came from the struggle. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I definitely came from the struggle, but I glowed up. You know what I'm saying? I glowed up. Living in New York, if you're from New York or you know anything about New York, you really don't need to have a car. Yeah, there's people who have a car, but even the ones who have a car, they don't opt to drive all the time because traffic is crazy in New York. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people take the train, a lot of people take the bus, mostly the train. And so with public transportation, you don't really need to have a car. So yeah, your girl was 30 years old and never had a car. But like I said, I became a social media influencer. I moved and now I was living in a tiny little apartment like this, and now I have a 2-story house. I have 2 cars. I bought my son a car when he was, I want to say 14 turning 15. I bought my son a car because at the time he could get a permit at 15. So he was 14 and he was about to be 15. So I got him a car because I knew that he was going to get the permit and start driving. But then they changed it so he couldn't get the permit at 15. He had to get it at 16. I don't know. I think it's probably because I took him out of school. At the time he was in a regular school, and then I took him out of school and put him in homeschool. So I don't know if that had something to do with it. Maybe if he was still in regular school and the driver's ed, he would have got it at 15. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. But all I know is I went from living in a railroad apartment to living in a nice 2-story house in the Poconos, and I love it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I enjoy what I do. I'm a social media influencer, like I said, and not only have I been doing this for so many years, but I've started to teach people as well. So I have the Great by Design School of Brilliance. If you guys are interested in taking any of my courses, you can go to www.thegreatbydesignSchoolofBrilliance.com and get registered in any one of my courses. That link will be down in the description below for any one of you royals who would like to join the Great by Design School of Brilliance. Just go to gbdschoolofbrilliance.com. That link is down in the description below. But you guys, like I said, on a real serious note though, yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much how I made my first $12,000 in one single month on social media. I was promoting for a roadside assistance company. They sponsored my page, and they literally promoting their products on my Facebook page at the time. And yeah, so I'm gonna make sure I put all of the proof in here. Again, I'll show you guys again my first viral video, show you guys my checks. As you can see, look, my face is up there, my name, and all of the money that I made week to week to week on those checks. And that was in the very first month, you guys. Like, they was paying your girl lovely, lovely, lovely. And I came across a lot of other opportunities as well. So, you know, when you're a social media influencer, you don't just stick to one company. If somebody from Pepsi could call me right now and be like, promote this new cherry cola on your page, and I will promote that cherry cola on my page, you feel me? But yeah, so with that being said, you guys, that is how I made my first $12,000 in 1 month as a social media influencer. And yeah, that's pretty much it. All right, you guys, that is it for this video. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.
Their attention. I hustle my ass up, they starting to listen. So rappers don't diss me. I creep on the